Hello guys, welcome back to Let's Play Cathy Rain. So this is day 3. Last time we had a very disturbing dream about something that looked like straight out of Nightmare or straight out of Twin Peaks. So what were we supposed to do today? I completely forgot. I'm just kidding. I know we had some things to investigate. Oh, okay, botany book excerpt. We had to look at that. Actually, let's do that right now.
It's a photocopy of a book page with information about the red scythe flower. Here's an interesting segment. Another interesting trait of the red scythe is the smell, which is familiar to that of a pepper. The pollen of the plant has also been known to cause hallucinations in concentrated amounts. Native American tribes harvested and smoked the plant for that reason, but the flower never caught on as a modern recreational drug due to the difficulty of growing it.
Huh, okay. Interesting. A map, huh? When did we get this?
A prominent cliff top near the highway. Likely the most popular tourist spot in the area. It's the nature reserve, where the smoky lights were photographed.
Oh, okay.
Conwell Woods. What were you doing out there, Grandpa? Conwell Lake, where Lily Myers met her demise. That looks like the town area itself. One of the oldest Air Force bases in the U.S. Grandpa was stationed there during the war. Hey, E, got a sec?
Sure thing, Kathy. What's up?
So what am I supposed to do with this?
I don't know. I thought it might help you find the place where that picture was taken.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind. I don't need to show her that. I should get back to the investigation.
Okie dokie.
Okay, I guess we need to go out. Go outside today.
All right, I'm off. Peace out, E.
Okie dokie. Good luck and see you later.
And it looks like this time we'll be able to return here. Alright, let's see. Where do we go from here? So, wow. A lot of new place to explore. There's a cemetery. Lakeside Cabin, okay, that's where the mother of the girl who died was. The church, nature reserve, and clinic, yeah. So those are the 3 new places we need to explore. And we might probably have to revisit some of the old places as well. With the extra information that we currently have. But yeah, the game is opening up finally. It's finally looking like you know, regular old school adventure game, not so linear as it used to be. Okay, let's start with the church. I'm sure the guy there will be glad to see us. Well, there we go.
Hello, Father.
Greetings, my child. I'm glad you decided to come here.
Yeah, but just so you know, I'm not here to join your church or anything.
Oh, I would never assume that.
Good. So, with that out of the way, I have some questions.
Anything you need. I'm Isaac Price.
Cathy Rain, but I'm guessing you figured that out already.
I did. Rumors spread quickly around here. So how can I be of service?
Do you know anything about what happened to my grandfather in '81?
It was the work of the devil, I'll say that much. Joseph was a kind man. He did not deserve such a fate. You heard my speech at the funeral, Kathy. I meant every word. He was a great man who did much good for this community.
Did you know him personally?
In a way, he and my father did charity work together. Joseph was around a lot when I was young. They collaborated on a few different projects for the homeless and for the troubled youth, among other things.
So my grandfather was a member of the church?
I wouldn't say that, no. He was a friend of the church, but he wasn't a religious man. He believed only in philanthropy. That being said, Joseph was the person who convinced me to become a priest.
Really?
Oh, yes. I was a teenager back then. Full of rebellion, every fiber of my being wanting to distance myself from my father. Joseph made me realize my sinful pride and showed me how I should follow my heart, regardless of what others might think. And for that, I'm eternally grateful.
Does the name Lily Myers mean anything to you?
It does. Before I was ordained, I was a substitute teacher in her high school.
Really? Did you know her personally?
We weren't close. I only knew her as much as a teacher would know any student.
Alright, so how did she seem toward the end?
For one, she started skipping school a lot. And when she did show up, she was absent-minded and moody. She always looked depressed and hunched down like she had the whole world on her shoulders.
Any idea of what caused this change?
Not a clue. All I know is, when she returned from that last summer break, she was a whole different person.
Oh, interesting. So something happened during the last summer break. Okay, he probably wouldn't know that, but I mean, as you know, guys, OCD.
Do you know anyone who goes by the nickname Cocky?
I have no idea. Sorry.
What's your opinion on Charles Wade?
No opinion. He used to be a prominent figure around here, but he doesn't appear much in town these days.
Actually, he's in the community clinic right now, getting medical treatment.
Oh. I wonder if it's serious. Perhaps I should go talk to him. Even men like Charles Wade need a priest when they're nearing the end of the line.
Even man like Charles Wade, isn't he a good guy? He must be referring to the fact that he's not religious, maybe.
Do you know anything about Lily Myers' art?
I saw a few pieces. Gorgeous work. Vibrant, surreal landscapes.
When was this?
Must have been mid-70s. The high school had open days with an art exhibition.
So, this was some time before she changed, right? You didn't see any of her later work?
No. By then, she started skipping art class completely, from what I heard.
Maybe she was afraid of what she might draw. I hear it was pretty twisted.
Could be. But alas, I suppose we will never know what was truly haunting her.
I'm doing my best to find out. I don't believe the story to be as clear-cut as everyone makes it out to be.
An unusual theory. How so?
People have taken a particular interest in her art. I think there's more to it.
I wouldn't read too much into it, my child. It happens to all dead artists with any talent to speak of.
Care to tell me the history of the church?
I'd be happy to. The story is a fascinating one. This church was founded by my father, William T. Price, in the 70s. Back then, he made his living as a traveling salesman and was driving through this area as he had done so many times before. However, this day was different. My father held dark thoughts in his mind. He was angry, thinking of evil deeds, even considering swerving off the road into a rock and ending it all. Then suddenly, divine intervention. 3 bright lights appeared.
What?
The Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost. The sign of God.
I don't think that's what
This
it was.
epiphany was the moment my father had been waiting for. He sold all of his belongings and took me and my brother to live with him here, in Conwell Springs. Soon thereafter, he built this church and started gathering followers. They began to refer to him as Father Bill.
I take it that window up there resembles what he saw when he had this epiphany?
Indeed, the stained glass window depicts the Holy Trinity, as witnessed by my father.
do you know exactly when or where this event took place?
Why do you ask?
Oh, just curious. It's a captivating story.
Well, it was the spring of 1971, but my father never told anyone where.
Ah, shoot.
Okay, so what happened then?
People flocked to Father Bill. He started teaching, writing scripture. The church flourished and continued to grow all the way up until his sudden death in 1983.
And
That's when I stepped in to take leadership of the church.
probably not a coincidence
I
that he
take
died.
it that the church started declining after the death of Father Bill?
Yes, naturally so. With such a magnetic personality, he was irreplaceable. But I assure you, the church is still very much thriving.
Looks kinda empty to me.
It's not really our peak hours.
Harsh.
What's up with you handing out pamphlets at funerals then? Trying to reel people in at a weak moment?
I'm going to assume you meant no disrespect, child. I'm simply providing divine guidance when it's needed the most.
Yeah, I guess the church isn't doing so well. But,
That's all I need for now, Father.
May the Lord shine his light on you.
actually that's not all we need, but okay, for a moment. So, actually, maybe the church is not evil. Maybe... Okay, so maybe the guy, his father, saw the same phenomenon. The same
A
natural...
printed picture of the strange. Ugh, I feel.
The
A
same...
printed pic. Ugh,
Can't we just look at it?
A printed. Ugh, I feel.
I guess not. Okay. So basically he saw the same thing, same natural phenomena that our grandfather saw, and thought it was divine intervention and founded the church. Huh. Maybe. Still not convinced, but yeah, it looks a little bit... Okay, 2 more doors, altar, Bibles. Can we take them?
I really shouldn't. They might burn.
Oh no. Please don't do that.
Impressive window. There's no doubt about it. Those are the smoky lights.
Yeah, but apparently this wasn't the cause, but more like the effect. Okay, let's talk to him about the picture.
Hello, Isaac. I've got a few more questions for you.
I'm all ears, my child.
Right, okay.
I could, but I think I have more to gain from a subtle strategy. I'll keep it to myself for now, until I know more about this church.
Okay, come on. How subtle?
Do you recognize the men in this picture, Isaac?
Only your grandfather. And that's just because I was given a similar picture at the service the other day.
No clue.
Do you know what this key opens?
I'm afraid not, my child.
Oh, he knows, he knows!
I don't need to show him that.
Alright, so the key is open something here, or...
I don't.
Okay, never
I
mind.
could. I'll keep it. I don't. Father, do you know anything about this flower?
No, my child. Nothing at all.
Oh, he knows. Definitely knows. Okay. Yep, he's definitely involved in whatever is happening here. I don't know how. Maybe he is not in charge of it. Maybe he is not behind it, but he definitely knows what's happening. Well, anyway, we showed him everything we could, so okay.
That's all I need for now.
May the Lord shine his light on you.
Alright, so what else can we do here? Altar?
It's an altar. You know, the place where they put the sacrificed goats, kids, and other crap.
Oh, come on, they don't do that anymore. Only in the Bible. Yeah, I wonder if we could use the key. These are confessionals, right?
Locked.
I wonder.
Nope, not the right key.
Okay, it was worth a try at least. How about this?
Locked.
Oh man.
Nope.
No, like, okay. So he knows about the key, and he knows about the flower. Well, that's all that we can do here, I guess. Let's move on to the next Item of business. Next location, the National Preserve, I guess. Oh, there you go. There's the flower. That was easy.
Well, this is it. This is where the picture was taken.
Yep.
I'm not sure what I expected to find here.
Me neither. There's a shovel. And the
I need
flower.
to clear my head.
Oh, come on. Huh?
What the?
Is the guy
Why,
from...
hello there. You have laid eyes on this dapper fellow once before, haven't you?
Dapper fellow? I know the guy from the dream, but who is he? I remember a creepy bald dude with his makeup. Yeah. I look like you just escaped from a circus. Oh, come on, don't be mean. I don't think so, Mr. Clean. Okay. Okay, I think I like this one the best.
I don't think so, Mr. Clean. Unless seeing your face on a bottle of detergent counts.
Always the joker, aren't you, Kathy?
Who are you? How do you know my name?
It is my calling to know people like you. Those shackled by their past, yet yearning for change.
I feel strange. Am I dreaming?
Oh yeah, she's hallucinating.
It's the mending. I will try to facilitate.
You're not real. I'm lying asleep in my bed right now.
Could be.
Focus, Kathy. Listen to the drowned girl.
What the hell?
You mean Lily? What about her?
She's the one who slipped away, filled with secrets. While she may be free in death, her cold, wet hands still trap many in painful ignorance.
What is this, Woodstock Poetry Slam? Mine speaking like a normal person?
I knew you wouldn't disappoint. I'm glad, given how much trouble I went through to be here. You see, my name was taken from me, so I claimed a color in its stead. The next time we meet, you'll know the exact hue of red. You're on the right path, Kathy. Follow your grandfather, and everything will work out in the end.
What the hell? How did you end up here?
Wait, what? How did I get here? Am I going crazy? Am I turning into Mom?
Oh yeah, our mother was crazy. Huh. So I guess maybe the same thing happened to her. Maybe she's not really crazy. Maybe she started having those hallucinations. I wonder about this guy though. I mean, at first, obviously from the dream he seemed pretty creepy and evil, but now maybe he's just trying to help us, to push us on the right path. Why being so evasive though? Anyway, this is just straight from Twin Peaks indeed. Alright.
A mere single pair of boots on display. Boy, do we live in different worlds.
Anything interesting
Nice black
here?
leather coat. Right up my alley.
No, I think I've already seen...
Cute red horse. It's some old Swedish thing, I think. This paint looks fresh. Grandma must have had this restored recently. Dog fighting. Grandpa used to love that stuff. Some kind of winter forest scene. I've always wondered if it's supposed to be Conwell Woods or not.
Okay.
It's a photo of this very farm from way back. It says June 12, 1910 in the corner. A wedding photo from when my grandparents married. They look younger than I am now. Things have sure changed.
Alright, let's talk to our grandma. Maybe she'll shed some light on what's happening here.
Oh, hello, dear. Glad to see you again so soon.
Hi, Grandma. I just thought I'd drop by.
Sure, hon. Stay as long as you'd like.
There must be a reason we were brought back here.
A painting of a blue sky with clouds. Probably supposed to be a backdrop for those angels.
Oh yeah, remember the dream? There was something that appeared here. Some weird voice that was speaking in a weird language. But yeah, let's just go in order.
Grandma always had a penchant for a little angel. That's where the nice china is kept.
Okay, nothing new here.
A decent-sized book collection. An intricate toy airplane with... I remember playing with that.
Okay.
Looks like the rain finally stopped.
Oh, good.
Nice leather chair. I used to love digging through those drawers when I was a kid. Expensive-looking Scott. Planes, planes, and more planes. Grandpa in his Air Force uniform looks to be in his early 20s. That's my great-grandfather, Eric Wren. Some woman dressed fancy.
Okay, nothing new.
There are a few things I need to ask you, Grandma.
Very well, dear.
I don't see a reason to ask her about that. I don't think we need to. Do you know anything about this flower, Grandma?
I can't say that I do. I remember seeing it growing in the woods, but I didn't think much of it at the time.
I don't want to show her that. What do you see in this picture, Grandma?
I have no idea, but it's quite an eerie display. What is it?
I'm trying to figure that out. I found the picture hidden in the attic.
Oh, come to think of it, the trees do look similar to the ones in Conwell Woods.
Yeah, it was taken somewhere in that area. I found out that the flower in the picture matches a rare local species.
Aren't you clever? Do let me know if you come across anything else.
I think I've shown her all these things.
I don't want to show. Does this coin...
I'm afraid not.
Do you recognize...
I'm afraid not.
Okay. That's all.
Bye, Grandma.
So long.
Oh, no.
That tea must be getting pretty cold by now.
Oh, there is a TV over here, but we cannot interact with it, unfortunately. Okay, let's go to the attic once again. Why were we sent back here?
Mr. Bear! How did you get all the way up there? Good idea. You just keep watch. I'll do the searching. An electronic metal detector. An industrial-sized jug of detergent. Various books and office supplies. A worn office chair on wheels. I'm feeling a sudden urge to do a race. I've already searched that.
Well, maybe search again. Maybe we'll find something new.
Just some old bills. Nothing interesting. An old typewriter covered in cobwebs. It looks like someone was doing geometry. Decades-old coffee.
I already opened the briefcase. Did I miss something?
Nah, nothing else in there.
Okay, I guess we were just brought here for no reason. They just had to bring us back somewhere. Let's go outside again. Let's see if we can get back to the National Preserve and the flower. I guess we can. I wonder... Well, oh. There's
Hello?
something over there.
Creepy bald guy.
He's gone.
Guess no one's home.
Piece of paper, okay. Let's check out the flower first.
Looks like a specimen of the red scythe. It's endangered. I'm not gonna take it without a really good reason.
Well, we have a good reason. We are investigating a possible murder.
Hey, is this shovel taken? Good enough for me.
Nice, we got a shovel. What do we do with it though? We're supposed to dig somewhere, I guess. Okay, let's check the piece of paper.
That wasn't here before.
No, it was not. It's probably important. Oh, Redman. Ah, okay. This is the guy that Nathan, Lily's brother, was talking about. And looks like the picture is torn in half. Is this one of Lily's pictures or maybe Nathan's picture? I don't know.
A bald man dressed in red. Oh, creepy.
Oh, okay, now it makes sense. So this is the red man, the guy, the bald man that we just saw. That's the red man that Lily and Nathan also saw. Interesting. Actually, wait a minute. Didn't one of the guys in the answer machine say something similar? Oh, wait. We didn't bring the tapes. I guess we don't need them anymore. But I remember that the guy Koki, was it? He said something like, oh, I saw him too. Maybe they meant the red man. Okay, I guess we're not going to take the flower.
Looks like a specimen of... It's endangered.
Okay, I guess we don't have a good reason yet. Alright. We got the shovel and the half a painting. Actually, you know what? Before going to see what's his name, Alan, let's come back here. Let's show the painting to the... Wow, creepy music. What is this, a seagull? Yeah. Lake, Baldock, Cornwall Woods.
Thick, dense forest. Conwell Lake. Looks like there's a small dock with a couple of boats.
Seagull. I think this one was here before.
Somebody around here is a chain smoker. There's a ton of discarded cigarette butts. 55 degrees. Not too chilly, thankfully.
It's still 55 degrees, huh? Alright,
I can see someone moving inside.
okay.
Oh, it's you again. Come on in.
Well, that's a better reception than last time. Oh, Nathan is gone.
No Nathan today?
Nah, haven't seen Nate all day. Probably out in the woods.
What? You let him go in the woods on his own? What the hell? Let's check out the drawings. Oh. Lily, me, missing half. Okay. I know. There we go.
Looks like Nathan knows the strange red man. I need to talk to him about this.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. Redman, Lily, me.
That must be Lily. She seems very happy looking up at the red man. Is this how Nathan still sees himself? As a little boy?
Did he just draw this actually? But yeah, he seemed like... He acted like a little boy for sure.
I had a few more questions, Sue.
Shoot.
Shoot, I don't want to shoot you.
What's your opinion on the Church of the Holy Trinity?
It's a good church. I go there from time to time. I bring Nate, too, when that boy needs the fear of God put into him.
Okay, this don't tell us much.
Do you know who the red man is?
Oh, that's just Nate's imaginary friend. The Red Man has been around ever since my boy was little.
I see. So there's no actual person in town he could be referring to?
No way! According to Nathan, the Red Man hasn't changed in 30 years.
Wow. Okay, I'm guessing it's not a good idea to tell her that. She'll think we are crazy. So yeah, let's just go with the safe action.
Sounds like he has quite an active imagination then.
Oh, you have no idea. He has unique names for each of the kitchen utensils. Enough said.
Well, we still need to talk to him though.
No reason to show her that. Do you know anything about this flower?
Sure, smoked it a few times back in the day, before it was endangered and all.
Smoked it? Wow.
Yeah? What was it like?
Similar to pot, but stronger and more unpredictable. Never touched this stuff after I got pregnant with Lily.
All right.
So this could cause hallucinations, I guess.
No reason to show her that. Sue, what do you see in this picture?
My God, that looks like one of Lily's paintings.
Wow, really? Can you describe it?
It was a nighttime scene, just like the photo, but the lights were floating above the lake. There was a pale hand reaching up from beneath the surface trying to touch them. The forest in the background was on fire, making the sky purple and red. There were probably other details too, but that's what I can remember.
Sounds captivating. Wish I could have seen it.
I guess this was one of the paintings in her late periods, when she already went insane. Okay.
I think I'm gonna head off now.
Sure thing, little cat. Come back anytime.
I'm guessing...
Looks like they barely touched the food. Elk, by the looks of it. They're fairly common in Conwell Woods. It's an early painting by Lily Myers.
Early painting.
Yet another burial ground for those sweet
So did we get the complete picture after all? Oh no, we left it here? We cannot take it with us?
A bald man dressed...
Okay, I guess we just need to talk to Nathan. Where could he possibly be? Seagull. Can we kind of...
Not sure. I don't...
Yeah.
No,
Can we do something with the seagull?
I doubt this. That doesn't need an...
Yeah, it doesn't.
That's Oh,
Okay, I guess not. Yeah, I guess that's all we can do here. Well, at least we restored the painting. Okay, let's go see Alan, finally. Finally, the last place we haven't observed. Oh, I know this guy. He's going through the trash.
Yep, it's full of trash. Figure that.
What do you know? Hello, bum.
We meet again, Mr. Homeless Guy.
Homeless? That's the worst thing I ever heard of, and totally untrue.
So, what's up with the trash can? Digging for treasure?
Well, I'm just going through a rough patch. By the way, you owe me $10.
Yo,
Nah,
7.
You agreed to 7.
You're busting my balls here.
Better get those balls checked out in this clinic then.
So cold. Like a stake through the heart.
What do they call you anyway?
Goober. Everyone calls me Goober.
All right, I'm Kathy.
Pleasure to meet you.
Okay, that's cool. The story is.
So, what's your story anyway?
My story?
Yeah, don't all bums have a story?
For your information, this is all just a dry streak in my showbiz career.
Is that so?
What?
I don't recognize you at all.
I used to have more hair.
That I actually believe.
Come on, man. Frankie Gold is my stage name. Surely you must have heard of me.
Not really, no.
Oh, come on. I have starred in dozens of Hollywood movies. The Silence of the Lambert, Jacob's Bladder, The Usual Surprises, Natural Bald Killers.
Not ringing any bells.
Are those porn
Kids
movies?
these days, no appreciation for quality cinema. Breaks my heart.
Or is it just a bad way to circumvent copyright law?
So,
What about it?
Ah, okay. I guess we can ask him all about those. Let's see. The Silence of the Lambert.
tell me about The Silence of Lambert.
Lawrence Lambert, a real estate agent, suddenly turns mute overnight. For weeks, he tries to communicate with customers using a self-invented sign language, only to realize that true love needs no communication at all. He marries his housekeeper, who only knows 2 words in English, yes and clean.
What the hell?
In the end, Lawrence dies of a heart attack in the arms of his lovely wife, Consuelo Lambert Vasquez. Based on a true story.
Oh, that I believe, I guess.
I'm not sure I want to know what Jacob's Bladder is about, but I'm gonna ask anyway.
Jacob's Bladder. The tragic story of Jacob Cobb, a schizophrenic man who forms an imaginary romantic relationship with his bladder. During long and joyful monologues on the can, he starts referring to his nether regions by the name of Jenny.
What?
Sadly, before Jacob has a chance to elope with his sweetheart, he gets committed to an asylum due to increasingly erratic behavior. After a big fight with his paramour, Jacob refuses to pee for a week, and he dies from a ruptured bladder.
Oh my god.
Give me the rundown on The Usual Surprises.
A lighthearted comedy taking place during the surprise birthday party of 34-year-old Sid McBacon. The story is told from 8 different perspectives to keep the audience guessing who the protagonist actually is.
Man.
The movie ends with the biggest surprise of them all. Sid suddenly dies of an epileptic seizure. I guess it's more of a dark comedy.
Or more of a no comedy. Why always deaths at the end, I guess?
Why do you always die at the end of your movies?
Typecasting.
So you're like Sean Bean.
Natural Bald Killers?
It's a dystopian vision of the future where people are valued by the quality of their hair. The protagonist, Eddie Zephyr, turns bald in high school. One day, he has simply had enough of all the teasing and the bullying, and he completely snaps and heads out on a scalping spree in search of the perfect head of hair. Eddie makes his way to Mexico for an illegal hair transplant. However, he has an adverse reaction to the anesthesia and he dies on the operating table.
Oh no. Dies again. Okay.
Oh, never mind.
Not the cultured type. I understand.
Well, not this kind of culture. Let's see. Consult notes.
I need to ask you a few questions.
Sounds serious. Ask away.
So this guy's probably going to tell us something important. I just know that.
Do you know what happened to Joseph Rain in '81?
I most certainly do.
What? Tell me.
Are you sure you want to know? Not everyone can handle the truth.
You can't
just spit
handle
it
the
out.
truth.
Okay, here we go. Ready? Abducted by aliens.
I should have known better.
Oh, I saw it, man. A big, huge light. I was a bit drunk at the time, but I had my reasons.
Oh, a light?
My wife had just left me, taken the dog, not to mention I was being conscripted for the war. But I'm telling you, those goddamn aliens took him and they experimented on him. And that's why he was so messed up when they put him back.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to stop you there.
Open your mind, man.
We are not a man. But, he did mention some bright light. So it's possible it's the same lights that are in the picture. Who knows?
Do you know who Lily Myers was?
Yep, my dad was the one who found her floating in the lake.
What?
Really? What can you tell me about her?
Ah, geez, not a lot. I mean, teenage girls, man, they're like their own species. Impossible to figure out.
That's true.
Not to mention how that entire family ain't, like, people-friendly.
Now that's an understatement. Nearly started brawling with Sue the first time I met her.
She could sure deal out a mean whooping, that lady.
Do you recognize the nickname Cocky?
Why, I used to call myself that back in Nam.
What?
Oh, how I miss that marvelous youthful ego of mine.
Ah, why do I even bother? Do you know who Charles Wade is?
Sure, he's been holed up in this clinic for the last couple of weeks.
You saw Charles Wade go in there?
Well, yeah, I just told you, man.
How did he look?
Okay, I guess. Still walking, at least.
What do you know about Lily Myers' art?
Nothing but hearsay. People say it was pretty deranged.
Yeah.
What's your opinion on the Church of the Holy Trinity?
I'd say they're good people. Isaac the priest is, anyway. His dad, Father Bill, on the other hand, though, he and the people he had around him were into some weird shit.
Wait, what?
What kind of weird shit?
I don't know, they were like a cult or something, with Billy Praise himself at the top. Really shifty bunch of folks. Isaac turned it all around when his dad kicked the bucket, made it a proper church.
Interesting. Do you know anyone else who was involved in the old church?
Not really. I tried to stay as far away from those people as possible. Ask Isaac about it. He's a friendly guy.
All right. I might do that.
Alright, that explains a lot. So yeah, I guess that the church was kind of a cult when Father Bill saw the lights and he found the church. And they used to do human sacrifice on that altar. And Isaac, the current priest, definitely knows something about it. That's why he was so, you know, non-committal and cagey when we showed him the key. And what else? Oh, and the flower, yeah. I'm guessing that they used the flower to smoke it and, you know, induce hallucinations and, you know, contact the other world. I don't know, whatever. But yeah, always the case. In small towns, always the church, place of evil. Next.
I don't need to ask him about that.
Really? Okay.
I don't need to. Do you know anything about this flower?
It's red?
Enlightening.
That's true, I guess. I mean, what do you expect?
I don't. Do you know what this is?
Chinese fireworks, of course. I grew up in Shanghai. I know what I'm talking about.
Oh,
They used to
sure.
call me Dong Pai, meaning round-eyed baldy. Those were some rough years. I miss the food, not to mention the women. Got 2 kids down there now, Mei Lin and Little Ping.
Wait, what?
Time to hit the off switch now, buddy.
Yeah,
That'd be one raggedy ass bribery attempt. Do you know what this key opens?
Your heart, mademoiselle?
Oh, brother.
oh, we get an achievement by offering the penny to everyone.
Do you recognize these men?
That's your granddad, right?
Yeah. What about the other 2?
No idea. I think my face blindness is acting up again.
What?
Okay.
He recognized Charles Wade. Why doesn't he recognize him here? Huh. Okay, never mind.
Wanna smoke?
Nah, I got stage 2 lung cancer. I'm keeping it under control with a fruitarian diet.
What? Okay, I don't know. Alright, see you later.
Okay, that's enough serious questions for now.
Alrighty,
Okay, I'm off.
bye.
Alright, let's go in. Nothing to see here. Ashtray, magazines, files, chairs upstairs. Let's...
No thanks. I have better things to do.
What? What are you talking about? Better than looking at magazines?
Uncomfortable, hard plastic chairs. It's like they're intentionally trying to keep people out.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's actually very legit science behind this. The reason why medicine is like so unpleasant to drink is because it's supposed to make you not be sick anymore. It's so unpleasant that you don't wanna, like if it was pleasant, if it tasted good, then you would want to be sick in order to taste the good medicine. I guess the same thing could apply to chairs, like if they were comfortable, people would come here all the time and, I don't know, don't get better, whatever.
Was expecting plastic, but this looks like a real plant.
Just rambling at this point.
Smoking allowed. Guess this place is a bit behind on healthcare regulations.
Yes.
A calendar from 1991. Guess they really liked that year.
Or maybe they just didn't bother to change it. And the nurse is just rocking to some tunes on the PC.
I can't read it from here.
Mm.
Rows and columns of files. Probably easier to use the computer if I need to do some digging.
Yep, it is easier. Then why do you put the files as an item? Alright, let's talk to her.
Excuse me, nurse? Hey, nurse!
Yeah?
They don't pay you much. Try not to strain yourself. Somebody around here hates their job. These are all very good, I guess. Try not to strain yourself.
Try not to strain yourself.
Whatever. What do you want?
I'm here to see Charles Wade.
Never heard of him. Anything else?
Bullshit. I know he's here. Listen, it's okay. I'm a friend of the family.
No, you're not, and I said he's not here. Don't make me call security.
Oh, she's a bitch.
I need to get rid of her somehow.
Mm-hmm.
A computer. They likely keep records of their patients on it.
Okay, what to do?
No point. I wouldn't even know what room to go to.
Well, you could have told me that earlier. Get rid of her, huh? Could it?
I wish, but she'd just call security on me.
Oh no. Ashtray. Oh, okay. Let's try something.
I prefer to smoke outdoors. Oh, I do enjoy burning things, just not that.
Yikes. Okay, then what?
No thanks.
How do we get rid of her?
I can't read it from...
Okay, notice board. Can we read from here then?
I can't read it from... I can't read... A calendar... Smoking... Was expecting... I'm trying to cut down on the pyromania.
Well...
Not sure what I'd want to dig up there. I can't do anything while she's sitting there.
Okay, let's see. Maybe we can try talking to her again.
Again? No thanks. I'm gonna have to think outside the box.
Sure. Outside. Maybe we missed something in the other locations. Maybe we can call her somehow. Okay, let's see. Maybe we missed something somewhere else. Yay, finally this is looking like an adventure. There's some puzzles. Oh! Maybe we can use him.
Hey, doofus.
Oh, hi!
Live performance, let's see.
So, how good an actor are you?
The best! The very best!
You know, that nurse in there, she said she loved you in all those movies. And that she always wished you'd give her a live performance.
I knew it! She always gave me these strange looks. Thought it was contempt, but her face must just be cramping up from shyness.
No, it was contempt.
Yeah, that's definitely it. She'd love to see you act, I'm sure.
I'm gonna have to oblige. Which movie do you think she'd like the best?
I don't know. The Silence of Lambert, probably not. Jacob's Bladder is interesting choice. I'm guessing natural bald killers. That could scare her off, I guess.
Natural bald killers would be the obvious choice.
Bald move.
I want to see this. This should be good. I probably she'll come running away screaming now.
Fernando, you've been such a good friend. I can't thank you enough for making me whole again. Turn this scalp into a breathtaking golden carpet, such as the world has never seen. Okay, Doctor, I'm counting down now. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Thank you, thank you. You've been a great audience.
Okay, this didn't work. What the hell? I thought he was going to try to scalp her. Well, let's try something else.
That wasn't really an electrifying performance. I'll have to intervene somehow.
Okay. Let's try a different one.
Hey, dude.
Oh, hi.
Hey.
Sure.
Let's see. Let's try Jacob's Bladder.
Definitely Jacob's Bladder.
I'm feeling the pressure. Oh, Jenny, everything is forgiven.
I don't want to interrupt the show. I don't want to...
I'm just so full of
No thanks.
love that I think I'm about to burst. Jenny, where did you go? Oh, I don't feel so good. Thank you, thank you. You've been a great audience.
Okay, this didn't work as well. What the hell?
That wasn't really an...
What are we supposed to do? Do we just have to pick the right movie, I guess?
Hey, doof.
Oh, hi.
Hey.
Sure.
Probably...
Oh, I'm gonna... Consuelo, how I wish I could speak. I have so many things
I can't read it
to
from
say.
a computer.
My chest, no! It can't be!
Rose and...
Thank you, thank you. You've been a great audience.
That wasn't... Again? No thanks.
Well, maybe the last one
Hey,
will work.
doofus.
Oh, hi.
I had a few...
Fire.
No.
Okay.
All right.
No serious
Hey.
questions.
Sure.
How about the usual surprises?
Business as usual.
So now I know it has nothing to do with the movie, I think. It's just that we have to do something while he's doing
I
that.
can't believe you guys did all this for me. You know, what's that smell? Bacon? Oh, Bobby, my head hurts. I'm seizing. Thank you, thank you. You've been a great audience.
Okay, we got an achievement at least. We saw all the movies.
Real...
Oh! Ah, I see now. Okay. I think I get now what we need to do. I think the game is hinting us. Electric performance. Get it?
Hey, doofus.
Oh, hi.
Hey, how about another show?
Sure. Any suggestions?
Okay, I think it doesn't matter which one we choose.
How about
Business.
Let's go with this one again. He's supposed to die at the end, remember? So let's... I mean, we're not going
I
to
can't believe
kill
you guys
him.
did all this for me. You know, what's that smell? Bacon? Oh, Bobby, my head hurts. I'm seizing.
Nurse? He's seizing!
Oh shit!
Man, I feel like a total jackass. I'll have to make it up to the poor guy later.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, this wasn't very nice. I mean, don't do this, kids. Stun gun is an actual weapon. You can actually kill somebody with this. I'm not kidding. You can make his heart stop. Anyway, enough with that. Let's just...
Employee of the month, Carlita Mendez. What a joke. It's that obnoxious nurse.
Well, I guess she's the only employee here, that's why. Okay, let's check out the computer again. Username, password, okay. We got this. We got this. Okay. Haha, it's a weaker PC than the one we have. It's only 4 megabytes of RAM. We have 8. Okay, heck, I don't want to corrupt the hard drive MBR. We gotta call Clyde again. Let's see, extracted in.
Crap. Looks like I have to figure out the username some other way.
AuthorGator, okay, username corrupted. Password AuthorGator. We could try corrupting the hard drive MBR again, but... AuthorGator, huh. Common Springs... Let's look around.
Employee of the month, Carlita Mendez. What a joke. It's that obnoxious nurse.
Carlita Mendez, so it's actually probably C. Mendez or something?
Calendar from 1991. Guess they really liked that year.
Could it be related to the username?
Rows and columns of files. No thanks.
Okay, let's try this thing. Let's see. Let's try C. Mendez. AuthorGator. Oh, incorrect password. Actually, invalid username. How about admin? I'm pretty sure it was AuthorGator. Let's check again. Oh, come on, load faster. See, these old computers were really slow for some reason.
Crap.
Oh,
Looks like I
AuthorGator.
have to figure out the username some other way.
Okay, it's Gator with a D. Okay, never mind. Yay! It worked. Okay. Name. Charles. Wait.
Gotcha.
6B. Stable. Nice. Date of birth. 8, 14, so that's 14 in Vegas. 24, that makes him 71 right now, huh? Not so old. Successful invasive heart surgery. Six to 8 weeks. Wow, that's a lot. Okay, room 6B. I guess we need to go there. There we go. Who's this guy?
It's all right, Claude.
His bodyguard, probably.
Understood, sir. So, you managed to find me.
He knows who we
did.
are?
Well, let's get this over with then. How do you want your pictures? Shall I get some tubes to fill my face with? Will that suffice for your front page?
I'm no journalist. Well, not yet anyway.
Not yet, anyway.
She's but a cub. So, you're hoping for your big break. Surely this must be worth an internship at one of the big papers. Do you want me to call Thompson at the Times and get it over with? I still play golf with him every once in a while.
Thompson? Who's Thompson? You're assuming a lot, Mr. White. I don't need to piggyback on favors. I make my own way.
I don't need to piggyback on favors. I make my own way.
A stance I can respect. Very well, you have piqued my curiosity. Who are you?
I'm Kathy Rain. Joseph was my grandfather.
Now I remember. You were at the funeral.
I was.
You were late.
I needed my morning smoke. Besides, it's not like Grandpa was going anywhere.
Oh, just look at her, Claude. She's absolutely fearless. That's Joseph's blood running through her veins.
She certainly has a smart mouth, sir.
I must say, you have me intrigued, Kathy. What can this old man help you with?
Okay.
Do you know anything about what happened to my grandfather in '81?
I wish I did, Kathy. You must know I did everything in my power to help.
Really?
How do you think Mary Elizabeth could afford all that expensive treatment? MRIs, neurologists, say what you will about Joseph. But he was never rich.
Oh, I guess.
Strange. Grandma never mentioned that to me.
Yep, she didn't.
She's just too proud. At first she refused. She was convinced that I had an agenda, that there were strings attached.
And were there?
Don't be silly. Despite all that had happened, I still loved Joseph dearly. I wanted to help. People from places like this have a deeply rooted mistrust in the rich, passed on for generations. In her eyes, I had become one of them.
So that's all you know about the whole affair?
Are you implying that there's more to know? I left the diagnosis to the professionals. Mrs. Rain accepted the health care, but asked me to stay out of everything else. So I did.
I see. What can you tell me about your friendship with Grandpa?
Joseph was the best friend I ever had. We grew up together, married our high school sweethearts together, went to war together. I can't even begin to count the number of times he's saved my life. I repaid the favor once or twice, but he came up ahead, no doubt.
So, when did you two lose touch? I heard that something happened between you and him. What was it?
The truth is, Brian Rain happened. Sharon Evans happened.
My parents?
Yes. They ruined everything with their vile, destructive behavior. I couldn't have that around my daughter, or my newborn grandson. Joseph was naive. He believed that anyone could be helped, that anyone could be reasoned with, given a chance. He was just too good, bless him. He should have been harder on Brian. More strict.
Interesting. Okay, we are being bombarded with information here. So yeah, I guess his daughter did tell us that they fell apart, that before the incident. So I guess this is why. I agree with him about tough love. Tell him grandpa is not to be blamed. Say nothing. Yeah, let's agree. I agree with tough love.
I wouldn't mind teaching my old man some manners myself, wherever he is.
Yes, of course. You must understand this better than anyone. People like your father simply cannot grasp how far their bad influence spreads. So our family started drifting apart. Eventually my company grew much too large for this little town, and we moved on. Not long after that, your grandfather ended up in that wheelchair. That marked the end of our friendship, for obvious reasons.
But, okay, it seems like they all know, the characters know about our parents and what they did and their behavior, but we, the player, don't know. So why don't you tell us? Anyway, let's go in order.
You bought a number of paintings by Lily Myers. Why?
I'm known to dabble in art from time to time. Martha, my wife at the time, was enamored with the paintings.
Oh.
I believe she first saw them at the high school which the Myers girl attended. Anyway, after the poor girl killed herself, I bought the paintings speculatively. When a young artist with any talent to speak of commits suicide, it can be a wet dream of certain connoisseurs.
Oh man, that's pretty dark.
Shortly after procuring the art, I had it valued by an expert who determined that the value was 3 times the amount I bought it for.
Of course.
Today, I'm sure I would have made my money back tenfold or more if it wasn't for the art theft.
What?
What art theft?
There was a burglary at the mansion I used to own here in town. It was all over the local news at the time.
Well, shit.
Eloquently put.
Huh. Okay, maybe we should continue on the topic.
Can you tell me about the art theft?
Well, somebody broke in, stole the paintings, and got out. Fairly clumsy job. Lots of broken windows. The strangest thing was that I had a Monet, a Rembrandt, and 2 paintings by Picasso, untouched. But every single painting by an unknown local artist, gone.
That can't be a coincidence.
Agreed. Somebody wanted those paintings badly.
I assume there was an investigation.
Yes, Sheriff Truman came by with his deputy a few hours later, but they didn't have much luck. They found a few hairs, which turned out to be from Ruffles, the family dog.
Some stunning police work right there.
Exactly.
Indeed. There was a single witness, though, who said he could make out multiple burglars leaving the scene of the crime, but nothing more than that.
So, I take it the case was closed?
Yes. I honestly didn't care much one way or the other, given the fact that my most expensive pieces were safe and sound.
I think I'll have a chat with the sheriff about the matter, if that's okay with you.
Certainly. I'll call ahead and instruct him to give you everything you need.
That'd be great. Thanks, Charles.
Anytime. But I'm curious, what's your interest in the paintings?
I've learned that my grandfather went to Sue and asked to see them, right before he had his injury.
Is that so? Strange.
Okay, this is definitely getting interesting. So someone is told exactly those paintings because they know how valuable they are. So this someone could either be our grandfather or some villain, the villain of the story. Who else could it be? Maybe this Cocky. Let's see.
Do you recognize the call sign Cocky?
Would be strange if I didn't, since I was the one who coined it.
Haha.
It belongs to a fellow named Jimmy Cochran. He was a coward, really. The nickname is somewhat of a bad joke.
Perfect. Thanks.
Jimmy Cochran, okay.
Tell me about Jimmy Cochran. Is he still alive?
In a literal sense. He's been held in a mental institution
Wow.
for years.
Why does everybody...
Let me guess. Since 81?
Either 82 or 83. I'm fairly certain it was early 83.
Do you remember the name of the institution?
Something starting with an E. Emerson, Everton, or similar.
Ingstrom? Ingstrom Psychiatric Hospital?
Yes, that's the one. You know the place, Kathy.
Yes, we do.
I do. My mother is in there. Sharon Evans? I had her committed about a year ago.
I see. It must have taken a lot of courage to do that, Kathy. Mothers have a lot of power over us. More than most of us care to admit.
I guess so. Do you know why Jimmy ended up in there?
Some obsessive-compulsive syndrome. He became fixated with circles and started hurting himself, trying to scratch the circles out of his head.
Creepy. I wonder what set him off. I think I'll check the place out tomorrow. Too late to head back to the city now.
Yeah, But yeah, this is definitely related to what our grandfather was experiencing. He did mention in that you know, message to our answering machine that it happened to him too. So yeah, both him and our grandfather must have experienced something really bad to make them go crazy. Our mother probably too.
What can you tell me about the Church of the Holy Trinity?
They seem like any other church to me. But then again, I'm not their usual clientele. Weddings, baptisms, and funerals are just about what I can muster. And I always leave early.
Yep, same here.
I don't need to ask him about that.
Okay, so I guess the painting stuff was just a red herring. We thought that he would know why the paintings were valuable, but apparently he just wanted to get more money out of them. And the person who stole them must be the one who knows the value of the paintings, actually. But okay, we know about Jimmy Cochran now. Let's see. Anything else?
Do you know what this is?
A flower? Why don't you consult a botanist instead of bothering me with this nonsense?
Okay, now he gets touchy.
I don't need to show him that. What do you see in this picture, Charles?
Fireflies would be my best guess. They can grow terribly large around these parts.
Okay.
I don't need to show him that. Do you know what this key opens?
You must be truly desperate if you ask random people a question like that.
Yeah, we are. Or we are just playing point-and-click adventure game.
Do you recognize this, Charles?
Of course. Your grandfather, me, Jimmy Cochran. Taken shortly before we went to the war.
You guys look like you just won the lottery or something.
Indeed. We were mere children, with no concept of what we were getting into.
Okay. I think that's all.
Thanks, Charles. That's all I need for now.
You're welcome, Kathy. Come back anytime.
Let's see. Can we...
A private phone. Wade must get special privileges here.
Yep, he does.
Just some boring landscape paintings.
He has a pretty nice room.
Just some boring landscape painting. Looks like Wade brought some of his old tombs with him.
Let's see, what was
That guy
it?
is huge. I wonder how many cows he eats per day.
No, he's a bodyguard, I presume. Okay, now what? Oh yeah, we had to go to the police and ask about the art theft. Yeah, now I remember. Okay, let's go. Only place we haven't visited today. Oh yeah, also the cemetery. Hey Lenny, nice to see you again.
Hey, Lenny.
Hello, Kathy. What's up?
Let's see, Lily Myers. Haven't we talked about all this?
I don't need to ask him that now. Do you know who Jimmy Cochran is?
Not really, Kathy. Sorry.
Okay.
Nah, I don't want to ask him about that.
What do you mean? Okay, we gotta talk to the sheriff probably.
Do you know anything about a weird bald guy dressed in red around here?
You're joking, right?
Oh, never mind. Hey, Lenny, do you recognize this flower?
Yeah, I accidentally inhaled pollen from one of them when I was a kid. I remember being sick and delirious for days.
Scary. Where did you come across this flower?
Somewhere in Conwell Woods. Not sure where exactly.
All right. I don't... Do you know what this is?
I have no idea. Looks creepy, whatever it is. Where did you get it?
Grandpa had it hidden away in the attic.
Probably for a good reason, then. Be careful out there.
I don't want to... I probably shouldn't. He might ask where I got it from.
Okay.
Well, gotta go.
See ya.
Let's see. Hello, Sheriff. Once again.
Hello, Sheriff. Mind if I ask you a few more questions?
If you must.
I don't need to ask him that. Do you know who Jimmy Cochran is?
Nope.
Nice. That was quick.
Do you know anything about the art theft in the Wade estate?
Yes, Mr. Wade phoned ahead about that. Lenny!
Yes, boss?
Get the report from the burglary in the Wade estate back in '86?
On it, boss. There you go, Kathy.
Thanks, buddy.
Does Lenny do anything here? And this guy just orders him around, I guess. Okay, this was in '86. The alarm in the Wade estate. Okay, I gotta start keeping some timeline about all the events that happened over this period. The alarm in the Wade estate is triggered. The house is empty at the time and the neighbors contact law enforcement. Okay. So 50 minutes later, officers arrive at the scene. Several broken windows can be observed. A sweep of the estate and surrounding premises reveals no trace of the perpetrators, of course. Then, one day later, I guess, 24 hours later, a single witness identified as Franklin Goldfarb, really? Reports seeing multiple burglars leaving the scene of the crime. Franklin Goldfarb, okay, I guess that's our next clue. Again, the next day, Charles Wade arrives in Conwell Springs to make an official statement. After examining the house, he reports the paintings with an excess value of $15,000 have been stolen. Really? 15,000? For amateur paintings? Crazy. Okay, 2 weeks later, the art in question has not yet popped up in any circles that are known to deal with stolen goods. Terminating investigation due to lack of leads. Yeah. Okay, Franklin Goldfarb, I guess.
It's my mother's birthday.
I gotta find this Goldfarb guy. Maybe he knows more about the burglary.
I don't really know your mother.
For Christ's sakes, all moms are the same. Just use your imagination. I'm expecting something nicely wrapped on my desk by the end of the week.
Okay, boss.
Okay, I missed most of this, but I'm assuming he's asking Lenny to come up with a present for his mother because he cannot do anything by himself. Anyway.
Hey, Lenny.
Hello, Kathy. What's up?
Does the name Franklin Goldfarb mean anything to you?
Sounds familiar, but I can't place him.
Well, he was in the
Well,
report
gotta
that you just gave us.
See ya.
Let's see.
Hello, Sheriff. Mind if I ask you a few more questions?
If you must.
Do you know anything about a weird bald guy dressed in red around here?
What the hell are you talking about?
Never mind.
Wow, this guy has a short fuse.
Does the name Franklin Goldfarb mean anything to you?
Never heard of him. Anything else?
What? You investigated him.
That's all for now.
He came up as a witness. I guess this guy is totally incompetent, as it seems. Alright, let's just go. Nothing else to do here. Let's get back to our good old phone book. Make some calls. Okay. Ah, there you go. Jimmy Cochran.
Nope, couldn't find it.
Well, we can ask the guy from the base, I guess.
Nah, nothing like that in here. Nope, couldn't find it. Nah, nothing like that in here.
The red man, can you imagine?
No Goldfarb in here. Maybe he moved? I should ask around and see if anyone knows him.
Oh boy. Maybe we should get back to Alan, to Charles Waite and ask. Let's see.
You've reached Erica Wade.
Okay, she's not available.
McConnell Air Force Base, how can I help you?
Hi, I was just wondering if you had time to answer a few questions.
Sure thing, ma'am. Ask away.
Alright, Jimmy Cochran, let's go.
Do you know anything about a pilot named Jimmy Cochran? He was assigned to your base during World War II. Maybe even longer?
Hold on, let me check. Yes, Jimmy Cochran, fighter pilot born 1922, tour of duty in Japan from 41 to 42, honorably discharged for health reasons. Spent some time as a civilian pilot elsewhere in the U.S. until he returned to the flight academy here in the capacity of a teacher. Mr. Cochran was the major proponent of opening up the academy to civilian students. He continued teaching at this base until a sudden resignation in 1983 for unspecified reasons.
Yeah, he went
Alright,
crazy.
thanks.
Well, I guess nothing really important.
I don't see a reason to ask him about that. I don't see a...
Okay,
Alright, that's all.
Goodbye, ma'am.
let's see. Hacker Dave? Haha. Probably wouldn't know. Actually?
I don't need to call him. I don't need...
Okay. Oh, come on, pick up.
No answer. Guess E is in class.
I guess. Okay. I guess we gotta ask about this Goldfarb. And ask everybody we know. So it's either going to be Grandma or Charles, I guess.
Oh, hello, dear.
There are a few things I need to ask you, Grandma.
Very well, dear.
Do you know who Jimmy Cochran is? He was a friend of Grandpa's.
I believe he teaches at the flight school these days.
No, not anymore.
I don't think so, at least not anymore. I was told he was placed in a mental facility.
Really? He always struck me as a kind man, maybe a bit nervous and on edge, but not crazy.
There's more. I found out that Jimmy asked Grandpa for help not long before Grandpa ended up in that wheelchair. Jimmy sounded really desperate. I'm sure what happened to Grandpa that night had something to do with his cry for help.
You should go find the man then. Surely he must know something.
That's the plan. I just wondered if there's anything else you think I should know about him.
Not really. We haven't stayed in touch since Joseph was injured. I know that he had a wife, Agatha, and a son, James. Agatha passed away from cancer years ago, but as far as I know, James still lives in the city with his family.
Okay, thanks, Grandma.
James, Jimmy Kirkland. So his son is also named after him, I guess.
I don't see a reason to ask her about that. Does the name Franklin Goldfarb mean anything to you?
Oh, that poor man. He used to be an upstanding citizen, you know. Now he's constantly drinking and keeps babbling on about that imaginary acting career of his.
Wait a minute.
Sad thing. Do you know where I can find him?
Imaginary acting
He's
career?
homeless, dear. Lost his job a few years ago and never really got back on his feet.
Okay, now I know who you're talking about. Thanks, Grandma.
Yeah.
Looks like I'm gonna have to have a chat with Goober.
Oh man. I knew this bomb was going to be important. Look how everything turned out. Franklin Goldfarb, what the hell, man?
Well, gotta go, Grams. Talk to you later.
Bye, Kathy.
So, back to the hospital. Hope that guy is still alive after we tasered him. Don't tell me he's going to turn out to be the bad guy at the end. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. Many times this sort of thing happens, but... Okay, now I know... Oh, she's back. Oh no.
I need a word, Miss Mendez.
Oh, she's so bored.
Wait, how do you know my name?
It's written on that board behind you, genius.
Employee of the
The
month.
eyesight of a bald eagle or something?
Yes.
What can I say? I'm a freak of nature. What happened to Goober, anyway?
Who?
Goober.
The guy who had the seizure?
Oh, he ran off somewhere. Kept babbling about a religious near-death experience.
Okay, thanks.
Wait, what? What? Religious near death. So he's either going to be in the cemetery, the church, or the weird place with the flower. Let's see. Let's try this place first. I think this is the place where everything comes back to this place.
Looks like it's in danger.
Okay, maybe not now, not yet. Okay, let's try the church then. Oh, there you go. Hey, Goober.
Hello again, Goober.
You again? Are you stalking me, girl? You pop up everywhere I go. I'll try to tone down the charm, but I can't promise anything.
Huh, yeah, you're quite the charmer.
I know. I just said that, man.
Listen, I feel kind of bad about the electrocution.
Oh, that's what it was. What a cherry on top of my stellar performance.
Yeah, it was pretty convincing.
So what brings you to the house of God? Come to repent?
I'm afraid that ship has long since sailed, buddy. I had a few things I wanted to ask you about, though.
Shoot, Missy!
Let's see, let's start with his name.
Your real name is Franklin Goldfarb, right?
Oh, nobody calls me that.
Regardless, I know for a fact that you were a witness to a burglary a few years back at the Wade estate.
Yeah, what about it?
Why don't you tell me what you saw exactly?
I heard the alarm go off, glass breaking, then I saw 3 guys running away, carrying a bunch of stuff.
3 guys, huh?
What did they look like?
It was dark, I don't know, they were definitely 3 big, bulky guys. They
what?
Oh, nothing, that's it. Didn't see anything else.
Oh, he definitely
Bullshit.
did.
Spit it out.
Well, one of those guys dropped his ring when running away. I sort of pawned it.
A ring? What kind of ring?
Platinum with an inscription. 2 letters. B something. Man, I don't remember. My photographic memory stopped working in 1979.
Which pawn shop was that?
Pete's Pawning and Plumbing. It closed down a long time ago, though. Owner left town. There's a coffee shop back there now.
Too bad. Guess that's a dead end. Thanks anyway.
Oh no.
Didn't I see 2 letters fitting that description recently? Not on a building. It was something small.
2 letters. B something. What do you mean? Oh! BH.
Did the inscription on the ring look anything like this?
Wow, actually exactly like that.
Any idea what BH stands for?
Beehive? Bet high? Big head?
Where do we have the Zippo from?
I should probably confront him directly about him being a witness.
Okay, I already did that.
I don't need to ask him about that.
Okay, I already asked about everything else.
I already asked him about that. Any idea what...
Beehive?
Okay, that's all for now.
See ya!
Hello, Isaac. I've got a few more questions for you.
I'm all ears, my child.
Do you know who Jimmy Cochran is?
I don't recognize that name, no.
Do you know anything about an art theft at the Wade estate in the 80s?
I have just a vague memory of reading about it in the paper.
Oh, a lot of stuff, a lot of criminal activity happened in this town.
This may sound strange, but have you heard of or seen a strange man dressed in red?
Only our Lord and Savior Jesus. Surely his rags were drenched in blood as he lay upon the cross.
That's
Sure.
not what I meant. I mean someone here, in Conwell Springs.
Are you joking? I haven't seen a person like that, no.
Okay.
Do you know what BH means? It's inscribed on this lighter.
I'm sorry, but no.
I guess we
That's
gotta...
all I need for now, Father.
May the Lord shine his light on you.
My trusty Zippo. The only thing my deadbeat dad left me. There's a crude inscription, BH, which is a mystery to me.
So it's our dad's then. So he was the one who stole the paintings, or at least was involved, I guess. I'm not sure what else to do though.
Looks like it's endangered.
Pawn shop, coffee shop. Okay, we have been to the cemetery. And we can check it out. There was a kid that was here, remember? Who supposedly found his mother. And we never saw him again. I wonder if that's relevant. A bunch of tombstones again.
Rest in peace, Grandpa. I wish things could have been different.
Could we check the phone book for a BH, I guess? Nothing to do here then. Or go to the police, maybe?
Nope, couldn't find it.
I guess not. Okay, since our dad left it to us, maybe Grandma knows about it. Maybe she can tell us.
Oh,
Where is
There
our
are a
dad
few things I
anyway?
need to ask you, Grandma.
very well, dear.
Do you recognize the acronym BH? It's on Dad's lighter.
Yes, dear, it means the Black Hats. They're those ruffians on motorcycles whom your father associated with.
Oh, his biker gang. That makes sense. What can you tell me about the Black Hats?
I refuse to talk about those hoodlums. They turned your father into a horrible person. You should stay far away from them, Kathy. They're awful people, just awful.
Okay, I guess that didn't help.
See you later, Grams.
Take care, dear.
Who else might know about them? If they're bikers, maybe the police, maybe the sheriff has stopped them speeding or something.
Hey, Lenny.
Hello, Kathy. What's up?
What can you tell me about the Black Hats?
They've caused us trouble from time to time, but they've been kind of quiet lately. We put a few of their captains in the slammer over the years, but we never managed to find enough dirt on their leader. Bo Brunson. Big Bo.
Do you know where I can find them?
Yeah, hold on. Let me just find a map.
Got it. Thanks.
Well, there we go.
Well, gotta go.
See ya.
Let's check out the map. Okay, nothing here, I guess. I guess we just have to visit the location ourselves. There we go. Yikes.
Sweet butt incoming!
Like hell I am. I'm nobody's property.
You sure? Doesn't she look like a sweet butt? I think she does.
Step off, creep.
Or what? You tell your daddy on me?
You think I need my daddy to kick your pathetic ass?
Oh, I love it when they play hard to get.
Let go of me!
What the hell's going on out here?
Nothing, Prez. Just having a bit of fun with this gash here.
I suggest you leash that dog of yours.
For fuck's sake, Prospect, not again. Get the hell out of here.
Prospect?
Sorry, boss. I'll go.
I guess he's the new member. But what the hell? This stun gun didn't even affect him? Okay.
He'll be disciplined for that.
He better be. I take it you're Bo?
I am. And who are you, darling?
Kathy Rain.
Bullshit. She lives in the city with her deranged mother. Who are you, really? Did the Vandals send you?
No, they didn't. I am Kathy Rain.
Prove it, then.
Well, I would, but I left my ID back home.
That's convenient. I think I've wasted enough time with you.
I need to figure out some proof.
Well, there we go.
this proof enough for you?
I'll be damned. That's Brian's lighter, all right. Sorry about the paranoia. We've had some problems with the vandals lately.
I get it. Can't be too careful.
So, that's your ride out there. Corley Motors, right? 78?
76.
You got the same taste as your old man. He always rode Corleys.
Probably the only thing he and I have in common.
Did you set up those mods yourself? Looks custom made for your, small frame.
Yeah, took some time to get the measurements right.
I imagine so. Girls like you don't often ride heavy bikes.
I'm not most girls.
Ain't that the truth? Most girls don't just waltz into places like this, either.
I guess you'd know. Anyway, I had some questions for you in the club.
Go ahead, then. Your old man was a good brother, so I'll indulge you for now.
Okay, where do we start?
Do you know anything about what happened to Joseph Rain in 1981?
No. We had our differences, me and him, but that's a horrible fate for a man. I'd rather be dead than a vegetable.
So I take it you and him didn't get along.
No, I could write a book about that man. On one page I'd praise him, on the next I'd want to smash his skull in. He could be a real self-righteous prick when he wanted to, that's for sure. But everyone knew he was the real law around here. Truman was a tool. I respected Joseph, and he respected me, but he hated how Brian looked up to me. Joseph always blamed the club for the path Brian chose in life, even though it was just due to him being a shitty father.
What are you talking about? Let's see, ask him to elaborate.
You seriously thought Grandpa was a bad parent?
Everybody knew about it. People just tend to forget the bad qualities of men in wheelchairs. Joseph wasn't a saint. He saw everything in black and white. He was only kind to whomever he considered to be good by his narrow moral standards. The ones who wouldn't fit in that small mold didn't get any chances. None whatsoever.
Interesting.
Do you know anything about Lily Myers?
Nothing that anyone else around here couldn't tell you.
Yeah, I guess not.
Do you know who Jimmy Cochran is?
No.
Yeah, why would he? Okay, let's get to the bottom of this.
Tell me, how long have you been the president of this club?
15 years now, give or take. VP for 10 before that.
That's a long time.
Good. Then you can tell me why you stole Lily Myers' paintings from Charles Wade in '86.
I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but I'd recommend you be careful with wild accusations like that.
Okay, fine. Is there anything I can do for the club to earn your trust?
Fine. Is there anything I can do for the club to earn your trust?
You mean like cleaning the toilets? Making coffee? I think we got that covered, Cupcake.
Spare me your sexist bullshit. I can take care of business.
You're nothing like your old man, you know that?
I take that as a compliment.
You do that. In any case, I've had enough of this nonsense. Stop pushing your luck.
Yeah, no luck there, I guess. Okay, let's see.
I don't need to show him that.
What are you talking about?
I already showed that to him.
Yeah, you did.
What can you tell me about the Church of the Holy Trinity?
Do I look like a pious man to you? I've peed on churches.
This may be a weird question, but have you ever met a bald man dressed in red?
I've made a few bald men red. That count?
I guess no.
What can you tell me about the Black Hats?
Black Hats MC was founded in the 60s by my old man, my uncle, and 2 other local bikers. Commonwealth Springs is the mother chapter, and we have support clubs in 6 other locations across 3 states. There's a total of 16 members here, 12 patch, 4 prospects. I'm the acting president of this chapter as well as of the whole club. Have been for more than 15 years.
The law give you any trouble?
It used to be tough when your granddad was around. He and Truman ran a tight ship.
And now?
Now they try, but Boyks and the boy are a nuisance at best.
Okay.
I don't. Do you know anything about this flower, Bo?
Do I look like a florist to you?
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to say.
Crack me up, girl.
I don't need to. Do you know what this is?
Whoa.
What? Do you recognize that?
I saw one of those with my own eyes a few years ago.
Really? Where?
Middle of the woods, the road to the city. Those things came from nowhere and gave me this crazy headache right on the plate in my head. At the time, I thought it was just a nasty case of migraine.
You have a plate in your head?
Yeah, titanium from a shrapnel wound I got in Nam.
I see. Titanium isn't the least bit magnetic, is it?
How the hell should I know? I'm no scientist.
Do you remember where exactly on the road it happened?
No. Like I said, I dismissed it as a migraine. Didn't pay too much attention as to where I was.
Fair enough.
Oh god, I almost thought we got a break in the case.
I don't need to show him that. Hey, Bo, any idea of what this key opens?
You ask weird questions, you know that?
Yeah, we do.
I don't need to show him that.
Alright. I guess that's all we're going to learn from him.
Alright, I'm gonna hit the road.
Right on. I have some business to take care of, but make yourself at home.
Thanks, Bo. See you around.
Should we talk to any of the other guys here, maybe?
Hey, Brian's girl.
Oh.
Yeah?
There you go.
I overheard you. I'm Emmett.
Hey.
The boss man isn't usually that grumpy. He's got a lot on his mind. But I think I may know of a way to loosen him up.
I'm all ears, buddy.
Well, Bo and Brian are the double Bs, as we used to call them. They used to have this drink together. Brian came up with it. He called it a Bloodier Mary.
Sounds like my kind of drink.
Yeah, it's basically a Bloody Mary, but with pig blood instead of tomato juice.
I take that back. Gross.
I'm kidding. It's just a Bloody Mary, but with a special ingredient added to it.
Let me guess.
If you say that special ingredient is blood, I will literally punch you.
No. Brian refused to tell anyone what it was. He only made it for special occasions. It's probably something uncommon, like a rare herb or some kind of expensive spice.
Yeah, we know what it is.
So let me guess. If I can produce this drink for Bo, you think he would help me out?
It'll make him remember Brian, which should go a long way. He hasn't had that drink since your old man disappeared. Brian was like a son to him. The boss would have died for him back in the day. If you could recall the good times with your father, he might change his mind.
I guess it could be worth a try. But wait, why are you helping me?
You're Brian's kid. That means you're family. We take care of family.
Well, how was that drink compared with a regular Bloody Mary?
Tasted a bit more like pepper and had a punch to it. It usually gave some pretty nasty hangovers. Oh, if you had a lot of them, you'd hallucinate some crazy shit. Pretty wild.
Trippy. Thanks.
You're welcome, darling.
Okay. Anything
I
else?
used to be a bit of a pool shark. Been a while, though. Impressive bar. These guys like to drink. Hey, bartender. Do you happen to know how to make a Bloodier Mary?
You mean a Bloody Mary?
No, this is something different.
Afraid not. I can make you regular Bloody Mary, though, if you want.
Maybe later. I need to figure something out.
All right, then.
Pictures.
Various pictures and mugshots of the club members. Some of them look pretty old. This club must have been around for a while. I'd rather just a member of this motorcycle club. I'd rather just talk to their leader. A member of this I'd rather just talk to their leader.
Let's put on some tunes.
100% country music. Be still, my heart. Whew, out of order. My ears are safe. My father's in one of these photos. I'm barely resisting the urge to rip it to shreds.
Gee, what did the guy do that you hate him so much? Seriously. Ah. Okay, let's make a Bloody Mary.
Sorry, endangered flower, but I really need to make a drink.
Oh, hello there, Mr. Squirrel. And this location is now empty. There's nothing else to do there. For now, maybe. Let's see. Oh, hey, Bo. Lounging on the couch now. Let's see. We give this to the bartender. Is he going to make the Bloody Mary?
I'd like a Bloody Mary.
Coming right up.
Oh, and add this, will you? Just something I like for flavor. Put it in a blender.
Whatever you say. One Bloody Mary. Enjoy.
Thanks, buddy.
The club will cover that, Jose.
Sure thing, VP.
Thanks again, Emmett.
Oh,
you got it.
He's the vice president.
Hey, Bo. I've got something for you.
I recognize that smell. You found your dad's recipe.
Something like that.
Man, is this a trip down memory lane. I keep expecting Brian to walk in here any second. You know, all this nostalgia is making me remember how much I really owe your old man.
Yeah?
Yeah, so here's the deal. In '86, Carl, my VP at the time, came to me and said he had a job lined up for the club. Some guy had offered him good dough for stealing a bunch of paintings from a mansion. He needed 2 brothers for the job. I was busy with other things at the time, so I gave my permission as long as the club got the usual cut. He returned a week later with a nice wad of cash. I didn't realize it was Wade he had knocked off until I read the paper. If I had known that, I'd advised against it. Wade is a powerful man with friends in city council. There's no reason to piss him off.
Got it. So, what do you know about the guy who hired you for the job?
Not much. Carl said it was some bearded preacher.
Whoa, Isaac from the Church of the Holy Trinity?
Could be. I don't know who that is. It was a priest.
Or maybe his father.
Thanks, Bo. I'm gonna follow up on this right away.
That's it? You're not gonna ask me about what happened to your old man? Not even curious?
I couldn't give 2 shits about that asshole.
Bullshit. Don't expect anyone to believe you're that angry with someone you don't give 2 shits about.
Either he's dead or he abandoned me. Do any of those options look appealing to you?
They don't, but you should know that no one from the club had anything to do with it. I meant it when I said Brian was a good brother. He had no enemies here. Not then, and not now.
Comforting to hear, Mr. President.
Shut up and listen, girl. I'm trying to tell you something. Brian used to talk about heading to Mexico, about riding off into the sunset and getting away from all his newfound responsibilities. And I think part of him was serious. You deserve to know that there's a chance he's still out there somewhere.
Sure. Let's hope that bastard is living it up somewhere.
Just take care of yourself, you hear?
You too. That day went by fast. I think I'm gonna ask if I can stay the night at Grandma's.
Another dream sequence coming up, maybe? I mean, where are we going to sleep though? Upstairs? There wasn't a bed there. Maybe on the couch here?
Hello, sweetheart.
Hey, Grandma, it got kind of late. Would it be okay if I stay the night?
Of course, dear. Have a seat. I'll make you something to eat.
Oh, you're the best. I'm starving.
Wait, he's the boy.
Do you see? You are bound to her, and she to you. The separation is an open wound, a tear that can only be cauterized in agony.
What the
For
hell?
our God is a consuming fire.
What the hell, man? This is getting weirder and weirder, but... Now we know the boy is involved somehow.
Lily's painting, burning, and the kid from the cemetery. It's gotta mean something.
Okay. Right, guys, it was a long day. I guess that was day 3. We got a bunch of answers and an even bigger bunch of new questions to figure out, but the story is really intriguing. I'd love to figure everything out, so can't wait for next time. But until then, I'll see you guys later. Bye bye, have a good day.